The next chapter is about to begin. Join us live every Tuesday and Thursday for brand new episodes of the American Contractor Show. Our mission is to bring you the latest tools, innovations, and knowledge to help you become the most informed contractor in your market. Knowledge is the ultimate power, and we are connecting you with the most knowledgeable minds in our industry. Make sure to subscribe so you never miss an episode. American Contractors, I hope you're ready. This one's for you.
This is Larry Bache with the Northern Law Group, helping policyholders for more than 30 years. If you have a claim or your client has a claim that needs help, please feel free to call the Northern Law Group because we are the true policyholder advocate.
C3 was eager to help us, and even whenever we weren't giving them work, they were still eager to give advice. The things that they were putting out for the pertaining from DMO to RFG and giving that to the industry and not charging anything for it, I thought was really cool. And that's stuff that I, as a contractor, appreciate. I'd recommend C3 to any contractor who's looking for a PA, especially if you're around Colorado. Great guys, man. I'm nothing but happy with the work they've done for us.
Good afternoon, everyone. Lead meteorologist John Chouquet here for our daily forecast, which is really just the going over the number 5 top 10 event in 2020. Thanks as always to sponsors, C3 Group, Northern Law Group, and RSM and Balance Claims. Check them out in the description below if you haven't already. Click on PowerPoint. Might have not clicked on it. Okay, anyway. Weather headlines. Sorry about that, guys. The number 5 wind event of 2020 is going to be today, or is it number 4? Whichever one it is. I think it's number 5. And we're going to kind of jump into the crazy snowfall totals. We're talking about the last couple days, the event up in the Northeast, first big snowstorm of the year, and probably one of the biggest ones last 2 years. And we've seen some crazy numbers come out of that, so we'll talk about that a little bit. And after that, it's going to be a very quiet pattern through the rest of the holiday season here. So the Northeast, you're going to have a white Christmas, but a lot of the other parts of the country may not, because there isn't going to be a whole lot really happening. Here's that recap of what we're doing to count down the top 10 for wind and hail. You guys know the drill at this point. You can screenshot and read it if you want to. And then number 5 wind map. This one is not a hurricane. This is actually the biggest tornado outbreak of 2020, the April 12th, April 13th tornado outbreak. This was over Easter, where we had 140 tornadoes confirmed, including 3 EF4s. Biggest tornado outbreak we've had in a while, quite a few years. See here, it was over 2 days. So I got the 2 maps on here. It's not a 5-star. If you put all of them together, it's probably a 5-star, but we had some pretty intense tornadoes, notably in Mississippi. You had 2 right here, 2 EF4s, one of which was 2.25 miles wide. Bordered 5 tornado, and that really did a lot of damage. Fortunately, it's the deadliest tornado since 2014, which was also in the Southeast. About 32 people died from this one, and about $3.6 billion in damage in the United States. And you can see some of the pictures here. Here are all the storm reports. We had a ton of storm reports from this. It was a very busy Easter here at Hail Trace with all the tornadoes and wind and hail. And here are some of the photos. This one right here, the most notable. This was in, I think Bassfield, Mississippi, where it completely slabbed a home and almost brought us to an EF5 rating. So very intense tornado. We haven't seen a tornado like that in a few years. And other tornadoes as well. I believe this is a, where was this? I think this was North Carolina or something, South Carolina. I think this one was also, this was South Carolina, and this one was in Alabama, I believe. So again, pretty widespread across the Southeast. A lot of tornadoes. Again, 140 tornadoes, the most we've had since I think 2014. I'm not 100% positive on that. Hill-wise, nothing to talk about today or tomorrow. Rest of your work week, gonna be quiet for severe weather. And with that, we're gonna go to the snow map. Did we verify the forecast that I put together yesterday? This is just a little bit of a reminder. What we had overall, the heaviest snow I think shifted a little further to the north and to the west than what I had put out here for the forecast. My hometown, Rocky Hill, Connecticut, got 11 inches, which just under the minimum here. And then I think about a foot in Springfield from another friend of mine. New York City did not get to a foot. I think they only got about 9 inches of snow. Real hard in Central Park to get big time snow. But the really crazy stuff, if you watch on our page, Binghamton, New York got 41 inches of snow. So I busted it up too low for this. And this is a screenshot I took a little while ago. This is still ongoing, by the way. This is in New Hampshire, where they got 23.6 inches of snow in 4 hours. So if you are anywhere probably south of the Mason-Dixon line, you probably haven't seen 2 feet of snow in general, unless it's a really crazy event. And they got this in 4 hours. There are 36 inches of snow right now, and it is still snowing like crazy in New Hampshire, Vermont, and parts of upstate New York. Highest amount that I saw, 45 inches of snow in Vermont, and it's, again, still snowing in all these areas, and it's really taken off in Maine as well. So it looks like we're going to see widespread totals from 2 to possibly 50 inches. I think there will be a couple spots in Vermont that will pass over 50 inches, maybe even try to sneak towards 5 feet if things really keep cranking the way they are. Snow will wind down in the Northeast by this evening, ending last in Maine as this moves off into the Canadian Maritimes. But again, crazy snowstorm. We haven't seen a big storm like this in the Northeast in a couple of years. 2019 was pretty lame. So just seeing this might be the start of a very active winter weather season for the pattern that we're in. We may see a lot more snow, and that actually may bode well for a severe weather season come springtime. So again, that's just an interesting thing, crazy weather. Unfortunately, it's not severe weather, but it is lots of snow. Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, all at HailTrace. And as always, give us a call, 855-334-4245. Any comments, questions, or concerns, set up a training, first time here, whatever it is. We're happy to talk to you, and you can always email us as well if you're not a fan talking on the phone, info@hailtrace.com, and visit our website for more details. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. We'll see you again tomorrow at 12 p.m. like we do every single weekday. We'll see you tomorrow.